Starting five, we spent a lot of time already talking about Jimmer Fredette, but Cleanthony Early is making his first appearance in Westchester after 3 games for the Knicks last season. The trailer, Marshall. Fredette, 16 in white. Cleanthony Early, 99 in white. Here's Fredette on the baseline through contact. What a start for Jimmer Fredette.
Up over the shoulder, he can score from all angles, and he scored from a tough one right there.
Trying to get used to the triangle offense after spending 9 days with the Pelicans of New Orleans. Spins off the window. He's got an early 4. Capers occupies that number for Westchester now. Off the reload, it's early by Lorenzo Brown. He was a D-League All-Star last year, now off the switch. Fredette finds the cutter, it's early with the pretty bounce. Is now 8. Fredette on the move. A chance for 3. Laid it in, off the square.
College player, and yet had perhaps his best.
Skipped it to Fredette. Attacks right away, gets inside position. Another chance at a 3-point play.
And so Jimmer, who's known primarily as a perimeter guy, but who can at times do it off the dribble, doing so on more than one occasion here in this opening quarter. You see the beautiful scoop and beating a couple of guys to get it off glass and in and going for the 3-point play, and he's got it.
Fredette with 10 to shoot. Weaves his way inside, and with the left hand scores. Jimmer Fredette back to the line to improve upon his 12-point first half. So welcome back to the Westchester County Center. Knicks trail by 7 at the break. Jimmer Fredette making his debut in Westchester, Joey Waller, and he leads all Knicks scorers with 13.
Yeah, he got off to a fast start in this game over the first couple of minutes of the opening quarter, and then finished the first half strong as well. Made a couple of nice inside shots off penetration.
They went on a mini run that prompted the Mike Miller timeout for Westchester. Slipped underneath, Jordan Baczynski. The reputation as an outside sharpshooter, and we've seen most of his offensive work off the dribble penetration.
Not there, however.
Excluding that. Okay, Jimmer, I got you. Fit in quite seamlessly with a bunch of new teammates.
Indeed.
Fredette spins and hits.
Real good all-around game. And here in preseason camp, and then you've been in New Orleans, and now you're back. But the season
move early has double-digit rebounds. Fredette on the pull-up.
The crowd momentarily, and now look at Jimmer. He's really got some hop to his step here.
In attack mode. Out to Early. He's got a 3 at halftime. Knicks with a big third quarter.
Selfishness in this second half, then they turns to the Knicks on Wednesday night, would tie a D-League record. We'll tell you about that in a moment.
Fredette dribbling into the paint, muscles it up. Fredette baseline. Baczynski on the spot up. Good range. Fredette amongst the trees. Starts the break. Jimmer goes right to the rim.
Shooting percentage continues to plummet. 35% for the game now.
Fredette uses the screen, lobs it up for Ben Strong.
8 of 8 from the line. You see him in action here, getting foul, or throwing the alley-oop rather for Strong by the Sacramento
coach of Grand Rapids.
That alley-oop.
12-point lead for the Knicks out of the timeout. Fredette on the crossover, back the other way, gets open and lays it in.
On a night of highlights, that is the highlight. When you're questioning at first whether he can, just knows how to play the angles, how to maneuver himself. Here he is again, the Spurs affiliate. And there you get a look at the Jimmer Fredette resume. What a resume it is.
And so we mentioned that he became a Westchester Knick on the final day of October, made a short stint of 9 days in the NBA and then announced his return to the Knicks. And so it took a month. He was at Media Day, took pictures in his number 16 jersey, and finally making his debut and impact in Westchester. And really, for someone of his scoring stature, you have to be impressed by the 37, but also say he has reached and met the expectations placed upon him based off of reputation.
Yeah, and I think he's not only done it, but he's done it without forcing things. He's been unselfish, made some nice passes.
In a big way, and the Knicks can just dribble it out.
So 37 for Fredette, 12 of 17 shooting, 19 points, 13 rebounds for Early. Westchester holds him to 37% shooting against the second highest scoring team in the league, Grand Rapids, and holds them 14 points below their season average.